The Food and Agriculture Organization has held a press conference in the Gambia ahead of a major regional workshop on climate and disaster risk management. The event was held at the Saudada Kirabajawara Conference Center. The workshop aims to validate gender integration in disaster risk management and climate adaptation. It is being organized in collaboration with the African Risk Capacity. The engagement will present a validation findings from a comprehensive gender analysis conducted across the disaster risk management and climate sector. It will also review a proposed gender action plan. Assistant FAO representative Dr. Musa Sise, speaking on behalf of FAO representative, highlighted the growing global impact of climate change.
Climate change is real, with global consequences and impacts. In the Gambia, we are increasingly exposed to climate-related and disaster risks, such as flooding, coastal erosion, droughts, and windstorms. These shocks play growing pressure on agriculture, food security, livelihood, and natural resources management, which are central to national development. We know that these risks are not experienced equally in societies. Women, youth, and other vulnerable groups are often disproportionately affected due to limited access to land resources, to financial resources, to information, to technologies, and decision-making processes. At the same time, women play a critical role in agriculture, household food security, and community resilience. This makes gender equality not only a social imperative, but a strategic necessity for effective disaster risk management and for climate actions. It provides a platform to review and validate the key findings of the analysis, prioritize and define the recommendations, and ensure that the proposed gender action plan is realistic, actionable, and aligned with national priorities and institutional mandates. Gender responsive disaster risk management and climate action are not optional. They are essential for building resilient communities and sustainable food systems.
Deputy Permanent Secretary at the Management of Environment, Climate Change and Natural Resources, Leifatu Job, reaffirmed that climate and disaster risks in the Gambia are highly gender and closely linked to livelihood.
Evidence generated through the gender, disaster risk management and climate change analysis conducted with the FAO and the African Risk Capacity confirms that climate and disaster risk in the Gambia are not gender neutral. Women and men experience climate shocks differently, meaning disproportionately, due to unequal access to land, water, finance, livelihood opportunities, information, and decision-making. Women in particular in horticulture and subsistence agriculture faces heightened risk during droughts and floods, while men experience vulnerabilities linked to rain-fed farming, fisheries, and income instability. These differences directly affect preparedness, response, and recovery outcomes.
Meanwhile, gender expert at the African Risk Capacity, Bruto Takobajira, outlined the key objective of ARC's gender strategies.
The African Risk Capacity that I'm going to talk about is a specialized agency of the African Union established to help African governments to improve their capacities to better plan, prepare, and respond to extreme weather events and natural disasters. Through collaboration and innovative financing, the YAG group enables countries to strengthen their disaster risk management systems and access rapid and predictable financing when disaster strikes to protect the food security and livelihoods of their vulnerable populations. So the African Risk Capacity was launched in 2012, and it has got a two folds. The first one is the African Risk Capacity Agency, which is a specialized agency of the African Union that carries out sovereign functions, and it is managed by member states. Gambia is amongst those member states of the African Union. It provides guidelines and oversight.
The ERC strategies focus on strengthening knowledge, development, and promoting gender mainstreams in disaster risk management.